Hello and welcome to another wobbly camera guy video. If you'd like to know an easy way to add quite sophisticated animated text to video clips but without spending a long time doing them, they're going to show you how to do this, and this is utilising Hitfilm Express and Canva. Bit of a cheats way, but it works a treat. So in my timeline I've got a simple video clip here, and what I'd like to do is add a few animated text just to enhance it. So the first thing we need to do is to hop over to Canva. So here we are in Canva. If you haven't come across Canva before, it's an excellent website. You can create all sorts of designs with it. I do recommend that you explore it. It comes in two flavours. You've got a paid for account and you've also got a free account. So assuming that we're utilising a free account today, let's get started. So we need to go to the top right hand corner and click Create a Design. Click Video. Just click away the little promo. And here we are. First of all, we need to create a green screen. So I'll hit that multicoloured icon, select green. We need to make this a really vibrant green. So again, multicoloured icon, bring that little circle across until it's a really glowing green. Something like that. That's good. So next thing we need to do is to add our text. So I'll come across to the left hand side, click text. Just drag that across there to our main area. First of all, we need to change the text to have something suitable for our video. So let's put something like that. We can just center this up. It gives you some little crosshairs there to do that with. Right? There we go. I need to change the height of that a little bit, so you can just drag the corners wherever you want to do, or you can in fact use the plus and minus keys there just to alter the height of the text. I want to change the actual text font, so I'm just going to highlight that, come across here, and we're just going to choose something like that. And then we also need to change the colour just to suit the video clip, so I'm going to choose white. Now then, here comes the fun part. The animation part is really simple. Click on the text, click on Animate, and you'll see here it gives you a bunch of options. Where you see the little crane symbol, that means it's a part of the paid for plan, so you can't utilise that if you're just using the free version, but there's plenty of ones to use in the free version. So I'm going to utilise bounce. So that makes our text bounce something like that. It's timed at 5 seconds, but if you'd like a longer or a shorter version, just alter the timeline to suit. So now I'm simply going to hit that little arrow and download it to our computer. It's in MP4 format, so that's excellent for what we want to use it for. Okay, so that's our first clip done. Now we're going to create another one. So simply just going to change that text to suit. So something appropriate. And what I'd like to do is change that text font into something else, just as a bit of a experiment. We'll have Lovella. That looks reasonably okay. If you want to, you can change the actual space in between the letters. So if you want to just space out just a little bit more, you can do. So let's have an exclamation mark there. Okay. We can change the colour if we want to, so I'm going to change that colour just to something a little different. We'll have that colour there. And then we can change also the effects. So last time we had bounce, let's have something else. Let's have a roll. That sounds good. So again, I'm just simply going to download that to the computer. So here we are back in Hitfilm Express. I've imported the two little text animations. Now it's going to bring these across to our timeline. As you can see. At the moment, all you can see here is just a green background with animated text. The way we get rid of the background is you go into Effects, you come across into Keying, and you hit the Colour Difference key and drag that across to your two text effects. Don't put those onto your actual main video itself, or you'll just spoil it. So there we have, we've got our two text effects. They're both in the same position at this moment in time, so I'm just going to move those as you would do normally. Change the size of them just a little bit. So I come across then to the second one. Again, you can see how much we've got to play with there. Just going to move that down and maybe just reduce it just a little bit. And just put that down there. So when we run this animation again, there we go. Now how long has that taken, and how long would it take if you're just purely utilising Hitfilm Express tools? You can see the difference. But there's a lot more we can do besides just this. So what I'm going to do now is jump back into Canva. So here we are back in Canva. This was the last animated text that we created. We go back into the text effects there. Besides these main text headings that you can see, there's lots of actual graphical text also that we can actually utilise. Where it's got Pro we can't, but there are a few here which are part of the free account, simply like that. And I'm just going to show you how we can actually utilise these. So I'm just going to remove this text there. I'm going to utilise this one here, which seems appropriate for the actual video actually. Just going to line that up. And the nice thing what you can do is you can still make all the changes that you want as if it is normal text. So for example, I'm going to change this to white again because that's a nice contrast. And I'm going to alter the text on the bottom line here for something just to be a little bit different. There we go, something original. And I can change that text to a slightly different colour. So let me choose a light blue for example. But what we can also do, we can still animate it even though it's a graphical text. So again, if you're going to animate, pick something that you think is appropriate. Let's have burst, that looks good. So I'm now going to download that again to the computer and I'm going to import it again into Hitfilm Express. So here we are downloading. Okay, so we're back in Hitfilm Express. I've imported our little cheers animation. So we're going to bring this to the timeline. Going to apply the same effects we did before, so it's just a colour difference key. And hopefully then we move the timeline across, we can see our cheers logo. In fact, it's just about the right size. So we'll play it now. That just gives you a bit of an idea what you can do utilising Canva. And you can imagine how long it would take to apply the same effects utilising just Hitfilm Express tools. Then you can see you can save an awful lot of time. I'm quickly just going to show you a demonstration of a few more of the text animation you can do, just so it gives you a feel for it. So here we go. And there you have it. Hopefully that gives you a few ideas for your own video clips. Hopefully this would prove useful. If it did, then hop across to my channel. There's plenty of other Hitfilm Express videos there which may give you some hints and tips that perhaps you didn't know before. As always, appreciate you watching and I'll catch up with you soon.